Hi, this is going to be a demonstration how to complete a patient record access request, one of the EHR exercises from the textbook, the electronic health record for the physician's office for SimChart for the medical office. So we'll begin by entering into SimChart. Once on the main landing page, we will want to make sure we're clicking on the EHR exercises to complete that work in the appropriate area, which we of course can confirm once we're in SimChart by looking in the upper left. So following the instructions from the book, we know that we're starting with the form repository in the upper right-hand corner. So we'll go ahead and click on that, and then I'm going to look for the patient records access request. So the first step here is we'll want to make sure to run a patient search. This is going to do two things. It's going to populate any autofill fields with the patient information, and it's also going to save a copy of this form to the patient's dashboard. So I know my patient is Ken Thomas, and typically we're going to want to search for last name, first name, as well as date of birth. I'm going to skip the date of birth for expediency purposes, and we'll select his name. And then we're going to fill out the information. So you can use whatever date you're working on this. I happen to be working on it this date. Oops. And we're not supposed to fill out the administrative use. That's for the office to look at later. We know that he's specifically interested in the progress notes and his hospitalizations from March of 2009 through December of 2013. And the reason for disclosure, patient, would like to confirm that no incorrect information has been documented. And then maybe I might want to make a note, has requested an appointment with the privacy officer. And we're going to release this to the patient, or we could just indicate our patient's name here if we wanted. Ken Thomas. His phone number, are we provided his phone number? I don't think we're given that in the instructions, so it's okay, we can skip it. Keeping in mind that while we're completing the exercises, as well as if you're working on the assignments as well, we're not always given all the information, and that's just because they pick and choose, the publisher picks and chooses what they want to include. The request will expire 30 days from today, so you would just want to do out the math. So I'm going to put March 5th. And then this would be for the patient to sign. So we would click Save to Patient Record, OK here. And then once we have this confirmation, we know that it's completed. But if we need to get a signature from the patient, we would simply go to the patient's dashboard using that Find Patient icon I just used, scroll down to the forms, and then we would be able to pull up this form, print, and obtain his signature. So that's it for this example.